Have you ever just stopped in the middle of your day and thought, how did I get here? At the end of last year, that was me. 51, divorced, an empty nester, balancing chronic health issues, and living paycheck to paycheck. And I honestly did not see a way out. But I am here today to share how I went from barely surviving to building something that gives me peace, purpose, and freedom. I remember waking up every morning exhausted before the day even started. And yes, part of that is because I dealt with chronic insomnia, which was part of my chronic health issues, but also because I was just mentally and physically drained from trying to do it all, from sacrificing my life, my health for a 9 to 5 income that was not paying my bills. I was working so hard and I felt like I was doing everything right. I had a college degree. I had a 9 to 5. I was dependable. I was there early. I stayed late, but it was still just never enough. I had no savings. I had medical debt that was piled up. And I felt like I had no other options because I had no skills to be able to do anything else than what I was doing. And I physically couldn't work a second job. So I felt in that moment that there was no hope. And it felt like the harder I worked, the further behind that I got. And deep down, I started to believe that maybe this is just life. This is what it's all about. We work and we die. Like there's no such thing as real freedom without sacrificing your income. Then one day I hit a wall and I realized that I just couldn't do this anymore, that something in my life needed to change. And that is when I stumbled across digital marketing. And at the age of 51, I didn't think that I was qualified to do digital marketing. I wasn't really on social media. I didn't know anything about creating content. And my impression was that it was for the younger generation. And I just didn't know that anyone my age could make an income online or a real income online. But then I discovered the Freedom Formula Blueprint, and this blueprint changed everything for me. It showed me that there are simple steps. There are skills that you can learn. These skills are in high demand, and these skills could help me generate a consistent monthly income. And this Freedom Formula Blueprint that I got for free walked me through the exact steps of being able to launch an online business, being able to make an income online without having to create any products. And these steps would help teach me how to use social media, how to create content, all the things that I was scared of doing, but I was more scared of nothing in my life changing. So I knew that, scared or not, I needed to figure out how to learn these skills so that I can make an online income and that I could ditch the stressful 9 to 5 job. So in that moment, I took a chance on myself and I made the decision to invest in the Legacy Builders program. And it has completely changed my life. I went from no time, no energy, a bundle of anxiety and stress to time freedom, to slow mornings, to a peaceful life, a stress-free life. And instead of working 40 plus hours a week, I now only work 2 hours a day because this blueprint taught me about automated systems. And if my business is automated, it means it's out there working for me 24/7. And it's doing the heavy lifting so that I only have to work 2 hours a day, giving me, for the first time in my life, to have a job that works around my health instead of the other way around. So one of the first things I learned is that you don't need followers. You don't need fancy skills. You don't need a fancy background. You just need the willingness to learn and to take action. So what I discovered is there were 4 simple steps to creating online income. First is you need to have a product to promote or sell, and it can be a physical product or it can be a digital product. And I chose digital products because there's no overhead cost. I didn't have to worry about storing products anywhere or shipping products to anyone. And I found a way to resell someone else's digital products and still make 100% profit. So I didn't have to create any products. I didn't have to know how to create products. Then you want to have a simple blueprint to follow, a proven blueprint to follow that walks you through the exact steps to launching your online business. Then you want to, number 3, you want to automate your business. Automating your business means less work for you because you have a business that is out there working for you 24/7. And the automations, it's like having an assistant that you don't have to pay for. What happens is you learn how to use attraction marketing to reach your target audience. So you're not out there hustling and grinding. You're putting yourself in front of people who are already looking for what you have to offer, people who are trying to learn how to make money online, how to retire early, how to make passive income, or how to work from home. So the automations, what happens is once someone decides they're interested in your product or service, the automations kick in. And for 30 days, they get an email from me that I didn't have to create. It came in my automated business, and it's educating them on what it is that I offer and trying to help them make the best decision for their family. Should they decide to purchase one of my digital products, my automated business handles everything from there. It has payment portals to accept the payments, and it has an instant delivery system. So I don't have to worry about how am I going to get the products to them? How am I going to collect the payment from them? It's all done in my automated business, which for someone that's 51 that has no idea about making money online or selling digital products, it was absolutely perfect because I didn't have to figure it all out. I didn't have to purchase other programs or anything to create the bundle. It came in a done-for-you system that came with the products, and it came with the automated business. And then one of the biggest things that your automations is doing, it's creating an email list. And an email list is something that you own, and that is where the true freedom lies in your business. And once I learned about these simple steps, everything started to click. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was finally building something for me, something that was going to give me the peace, the purpose, and the freedom that I had dreamt of, but didn't really think was possible for someone my age. And now, because of my automated online business, my days look completely different. I am no longer rushing out the door in the morning. I no longer wake by alarm clocks. I get to ease in my days. I have no more Sunday scaries, no more of the Monday blues. I used to live for the weekend, and now every day feels like a weekend because I wake up excited about my online business, excited about my 2-hour work day. So I'm no longer stressing out over bills every single night. I am no longer losing sleep over stress over bills. I get to work online every day from my home, or technically from anywhere that I can get a signal. And I get to work around my health and help other people do the same. So now not only do I feel free financially, but I feel free mentally. That heavy cloud of anxiety and burnout is no longer running my life. So if you are listening to this and you feel stuck, please know that it's not too late. You are not too old. You are not too behind. You are just one decision away from changing your story. And I share this with you not because I figured it out overnight, but because I finally found something that works. And because I learned that you don't have to figure it all on your own. And I want the same for you. So if you are tired of trading your time, your health, and your peace for a paycheck, I would love to share the Freedom Formula Blueprint with you. If you go into the description of this video, you will see the link that you can get the Freedom Formula Blueprint, and it's going to walk you through the exact steps that I used to start building freedom online. And if you have any questions, you can also drop that in the comments below. I would love to help you. I would love to help you make the best decision to take that first step for you toward your own freedom story, because you deserve a life that feels good, not just one that looks okay on paper. Thank you for joining me today. If you click the link, it can take you to another video that will break down the steps of the Freedom Formula Blueprint a little more for you. And also click the subscribe button, please, before you leave. But thank you for watching.